Good evening, and welcome to Market Update News. I'm Sam Kadeski, and here's what's happening in your market, Toronto. Let's talk house. The most recent market reports are out now, and they cover February 2017 to February 2018 and the changes that we were seeing from year to year. It may surprise you and it may not, but some of those changes we're seeing are pretty crazy, and it's important for us to talk about it. So, what are those changes? Let's get into it. It's time to talk about math. As usual, bear with me on the numbers. It's all gonna be easy, and we're gonna explain what it all means anyways. The first and most immediately noticeable change year over year is the drop in the average sale price that we've seen across the city. In 2017, the average sale price was $876,363. That's a lot of dough. In February 2018, the average sale price is, just give me 1 second to check this number, $767,818. We've dropped a full $100,000 in average price over the last year. Sir, your thoughts? Very enlightening. But it's not enough to just talk about average sale price. We have to dive in a little to find out what's really going on. For starters, the year-over-year drop for detached homes was 17.2%, while semi-detached saw more than an 8% drop. That's huge! But then we gotta look at what's happening with condos and townhouses. Condos, it was at that moment he realized he'd meant to say townhouses right there. Across the GTA, dropped 2.9% year over year, but they rose over 15% within the 416. Condos across the GTA, they're up over 10%. So, what do those trends that we're seeing actually mean? Well, we're seeing detached and semi-detached homes drop, and we're seeing condos and townhouses continue to perform really well. Why might that be? There's probably a lot of factors involved, but the biggest one is most likely that people are looking for cheaper housing. The next question to build on that is, why are people looking for cheaper housing? Is it because people are making less money? Is it because homes are too expensive? Well, no, I don't think so. We just talked about how prices are dropping. In truth, it probably has a lot to do with people having a more and more difficult time actually getting financing from their lenders. It's getting more and more difficult, and because of that, people aren't getting as much money to spend from the banks and other lenders. And I know, I just said that it's not because things are too expensive, but let's be real. It's a lot of money to buy a house! So yes, lenders are giving out less and that's making it harder to buy. But there's another factor that I think is just as important, if not more. For the sake of this video, we're gonna call it the placebo. What I mean is that people get scared by what they read and hear. But it's not always the most accurate thing in the world, and it's not always what's best for you. If you're an investor, a buyer, or a seller, the fact that there aren't as many sales happening means that if you have a good listing or you're looking at a good listing, you can dominate that space a little more than you would have been able to a year ago. There's no question that things have changed, but don't let the opinions of others dictate your actions. There is a ton of money to be made if done correctly. The fact that so many other people are scared and getting out of the idea of buying or selling is exactly why you should do it. You are going to be a big fish in a small pond. Look, it's never quite as simple as a lot of people make it out to be, and it's not quite as complicated as a lot of others want it to be. There's a lot of room for growth, learning, and opportunity in this market. You may be able to attack at a time when other people are going on the defensive. The question is, are you going to take advantage of it? So give me a call. Let's chat about what's been happening in the market, because this might be the perfect time for you to make money. Join me next time when I learn gymnastics with the Chinese Olympic team while wearing a pair of bamboo stilts.